Ladies and gentlemen, we are here.
We just finished Secret Superstar.
Secret Superstar.
Wow.
Zaira Wasim as the
we gotta
Kashmir.
check
Amir
how
Khan.
old she was in this movie because
Wow.
he was incredible.
Yes,
Incredible
she
by the
looked
main
very,
actress.
very
Wow.
young. And I don't she did an
Incredible
amazing
acting.
job.
Yeah.
So
How old
2000.
is she?
So
Wait,
when did this come out?
24 then?
2017.
Oh,
So it was probably shot in 2016 or 20. So yeah, pretty
she was
close.
She was
15 or
probably
16.
15 or 16,
Wow.
dude.
Wow.
That is
I think the
crazy.
Yeah. Oh, she was in
acting I've seen,
Dangal
but-
too. I forgot.
She was probably a child in Dangal.
Well, that was just.
Oh, that's right. She did an amazing job as one of the
Yeah.
You're right.
Oh
She was
my
the.
goodness,
She was
guys.
the. What the heck wasn't she one of
Those-
those? Never
yeah.
mind. Maybe she was somewhere in there.
Yeah, she was.
She's the one
She was
girl,
right there.
She was as a kid though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. What a fantastic acting performance.
Amazing
Like,
for being that
yeah.
young. That was so well done. There were some scenes that
Like-
she had with the mom
Yeah.
that were so emotive. I mean, it's
Yeah.
bananas.
The
Yeah,
dialogue
and plus
was
an
so
amazing
good.
singing voice as well.
Yeah, and like in the scene when she was in the studio, how she like went from not being able to sing confidently to
Yeah.
just then
So
switching.
well done.
Like, how do you do? I mean, that requires a lot of talent to be able to do that.
Yeah.
To be able to act that way, and so yeah, she did a great job.
And it's
throughout
funny
the
too
movie.
because she is kind of a secret superstar. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like she's so young, she's an up and coming superstar.
yeah,
Like, she's so good.
Up-and-coming actress. Yeah.
Yeah. Well done.
Wow,
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
where
we
do
went right
wanna-
into
where
the
do we wanna
performance.
start? Yeah.
Performances, but I feel like the performances are what makes this movie, though.
True.
I agree.
Because I think this follows a kind of like a really straightforward path. You kind
Yep.
of expect multiple
Yep.
things,
Mm-hmm.
but there's a couple surprises, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But in this one, it's just such a solid. The acting is so good
Yeah.
Yeah.
that I think it just carries the movie, and it's just
Yeah.
such a
And
good
it's such
story.
a
Yeah,
great
and
story.
I think the
and-
message behind it too, which you can tell
So
throughout
good.
the whole
Yeah.
movie about motherhood and being a
Yeah.
mother. I think that's what that thread that you kind of keeps you along.
Mm-hmm.
You do. I mean, the story is
And-
kind of the beats. You kind
yeah.
of know where it's going.
Yeah,
But it keeps you
But
there
it's
kind of
such
with the
it
dialogue.
had such a positive message too, and like how her mom saved her and like didn't abort her and stuff. That
Yeah.
was incredible. How
And the
they-
mom too
they had
was
that
really
message.
good. Mehir Vij, I thought
Yeah,
she was
very
very good too.
good. Yeah.
Their
Their
Zaira,
chemistry was what made
yeah.
it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ben, I
Oh.
think you said this.
Well,
Ben,
they look a lot alike.
Yeah,
too.
they look alike.
It's like wow,
They
this is a
look like
perfect
mom and daughter.
mother-daughter,
and that
daughter
always
duo.
helps with the story if you're casting people
Yeah.
who work very well together,
Yeah.
and in this
Yeah.
case, mother-daughter look like each other.
Yeah,
Well,
I
yeah,
just are-
it,
yeah.
it feels like a lot of them have worked together on similar movies. I know Amir and her have.
Mm-hmm.
Amir and the one girl. I wonder if she's been in anything that Amir's been in as well.
It is Amir's production, yeah,
that's
so-
exactly what
Yeah.
I was gonna say. Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe
Maybe
not.
not. But definitely though two are very. They have a lot of chemistry, and that's good.
Yeah.
You need that in a movie like a mother-daughter relationship.
Yeah.
You got to make sure the mother and the daughter are locked in, right?
Yeah.
The abusive dad, you can have an abusive dad, right? But you don't need that like chemistry as much as you need with the mom and daughter, which was really cool.
Yeah, and Amir did a great job too,
Yeah.
acting as this kind of
Obnoxious,
unhinged,
yeah.
obnoxious
Oh
dude.
yeah,
He was
all
so
out again.
different. Some of his I was just like surprised at like where he went with his acting in this movie. It was
Yeah.
very unique compared to his other roles.
Yeah, and I would say too, it was a movie that while a longer movie, it's a shorter movie for Indian standards, but for American standards, it's a little long.
Still
I
too
felt
long.
like it had the pacing pretty well. Like I
Yeah,
felt like we
I thought
moved
so,
along
too.
pretty
Fairly
good.
well, yeah.
Even though Amir Khan didn't show up till halfway through
Yeah.
the movie, I was still
Yeah.
pretty engaged at the beginning to kind of
Yeah.
see where
Yeah.
it was going.
Yep.
And I thought this was gonna turn into like an American Idol like movie where she
Oh, I
goes
think we
and
were all
performs.
expecting
Yeah.
that,
And I'm
but it
so
was-
glad it didn't
was
do
not,
that because
yeah.
that would have. I felt like it could have got really
Yeah.
basic. if
Which
it
is
did that,
why I
like,
liked
just
it.
Taking those
Yeah, because I was
yeah.
trying to. I was predicting from the start. Oh, she's seeing.
She's
that
gonna
gal
go
on
on
the screen,
stage,
herself
yep,
on the
yep.
stage, and
Yep.
seeing, but
That'd
that was
be
a
her.
cool.
Yeah.
That was
And
a
while
cool way
that
to
did
do it.
happen, it was
It was
a
in a
way
different
cooler.
context,
Yeah.
yeah.
She blew up on YouTube.
Yeah,
And then a producer found her. I mean, it makes a lot of sense,
Yeah.
honestly,
Yeah.
logically, you know.
it makes logical sense.
Yeah, it's
You
just
know.
that's a cool way to do it, and that's
Yeah, it was a great movie overall. Yeah.
Yeah, really enjoyed this one.
Lots of ups and
yeah.
downs for sure. We were like, man, like what was it, at the halfway point or something?
that
It was
was
getting
rough.
really depressing.
That was
We're
getting
like,
rough.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is tough. But
Yeah.
they had to show it. But like it was still.
They bring
yeah,
you to the darkest
definitely.
lows, really,
Yeah.
to kind of show you that
Yep.
that tension.
Yep.
That was
but yeah,
tough.
really well done overall. I mean,
Yep.
just a solid movie. It's 7.8 on IMDb. It
And the
definitely
same writer and
about
director,
right,
which
yeah.
I always
Sounds
like. I
good.
like to see a writer and the director is the same
Yep.
person typically, because it usually means that they are in it.
Yeah.
Like, and I
Yeah,
feel like
they're
this guy.
fully in on the project. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what this guy's done.
So
Production
yeah, he was a
manager,
production
yeah.
manager for
Mm.
like Stars on Earth, which is interesting. Yeah, I mean,
Well, let me tell you, I feel like this was near and dear to his heart. I have no idea.
Edward Chandan.
Yeah, Adivatan Charan, but I feel like this was a very soulful movie. I wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised if, in like an interview, he says that he was like the Gudu kid, like the brother.
Yeah, something like
You know what I mean?
yeah.
I could totally see something
Mhm.
like that happening. Because
Yeah.
that kid was really good too. That little.
Yeah,
baby.
the little
For
when he
what they
fixed
needed
her
it to be.
computer.
Oh,
like,
dude,
that
that
was-
almost had me
oh,
crying. That was so
amazing.
sweet for
It
like a
was,
little
yeah,
brother.
very
Like that was
sweet,
like,
yeah.
oh my gosh.
So adorable. Yeah. Yeah, overall, a great movie. What did you guys think of this movie? What are your
I mean,
ratings?
this
we
was
got to
pretty
give our
sweet. Yeah, let's
ratings in
get
a
that
second.
rating.
Before we give our ratings,
Yeah.
guys, we want you to put your ratings in the comments.
Yes. Please
And then
comment
compare
out
it
of
with
5
other people.
stars, comment, or 10. I mean, you can
Yep.
do either one.
After you've commented your rating for this movie, then comment what movie we should watch next. Because everyone always comments what movie we should
Yeah.
watch next. You can
And then-
do
and
do
then we
that. That's
don't see
fine.
the
But
ratings.
give us the ratings
Yeah.
first. That way we see the ratings and then tell us what to watch.
Yep.
And do it in 2 separate comments so we get double the engagement from the
There we
algorithm.
go.
We want to get
Gaming
to
the system.
this girl's level of algorithm. She got 30 million views in like 2 days.
That was
Yeah.
actually kind of incredible. I wish
That
we
was
could have seen
great.
a little bit how that happened. Just a little
Yep,
bit, 5-minute kind of montage.
We're in the
of how
industry
that-
though, so it makes us
Yep.
out of the
Yep.
yeah. Alrighty.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Superstar.
Let's see.
Do you guys have your ratings? I have
Yes.
mine.
Yeah, I think we're going to be pretty similar on this one.
I feel like we will too, but you never know.
I don't think
Man,
there's any...
I'm wondering. I don't know. I'm kind of.
I don't know. So I want to see it again with my mom, but I
Yeah.
don't know if it'll hold the same. Yeah, I
Sauce?
don't know. Yeah, in terms of repeat watchings, I don't know.
All right, I'm got mine.
All right.
I'm gut calling
Man,
it. I'm ready
I'm
for
going for
it.
it.
Ready? Michael's out.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
Michael gave it a 4-star.
Yep. Same
Yep,
here.
4 for
Oh,
me.
across the board.
Yeah.
I liked it. While it was a simple plot, a pretty easy narrative, I thought it
Mhm.
made up for it so much more in the acting and the
Acting was
chemistry.
such a highlight.
And it's
Loved
not
it.
even about necessarily the plot as much
It
as it is
isn't, yeah.
the dynamic between the mom
Yep.
and daughter. Like, it's
Yep.
the
And the
subtlety.
main themes. Were
And
just
yeah,
so
and
good,
when
so.
there's like a very positive message throughout the
Yep.
film, like that's what I like about these films.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
it doesn't matter as much if the plot is simple. It's like as long as you got a good message and like you could see the passion in the director, like just with the way he made this film and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like you know that there's
Yeah.
a lot of passion behind this project.
Yeah.
And it's like it deserves the 4 out of
Absolutely,
5 for
absolutely.
sure.
It does, yeah.
Guys,
So-
let us know what you thought and have a great day.
Yes, and
Thanks,
vote on
all.
our Google Forms and
Oh,
Patreon
yes.
for the next movie.
पसंद आया लाइक करो पसंद नहीं आया तो टेस्ट चेंज करो